Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick's Stadium, home to the golden flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll leave it with him. On the move at the 30. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
They'll try the right side. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. After the run, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Chippewas are on the move. Going up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Brings up second down.
After the misfire, now on second down. They'll give it to the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Chips. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Number 24 with the carry.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Kent State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They're trying to get to him. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught in the backfield, it's Merritt. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
To the ground with the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. They go to the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls it and fires to the left. Across the 25, he's got room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Off play action on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Chippewas. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
it might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Gets it to the back, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Running back with the carry. He's marked down at the 28. 4th down coming up.
The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll try to do it himself. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. The Chippewas want to move quickly. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Gain of 10. Freeze up. 2nd down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the Chippewas will keep this drive going. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Dialing up a second down pass play. That's caught. It's Burks. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Shotgun snap on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Trying to convert this second and short. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Anger. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
And the Chippewas will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They'll try the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the ground to try to move the chains. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
A 3rd and long coming up here. He wants to throw it, using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Running it back, it's Anger. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The give to the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
The Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The give to the lone running back. They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Chippewas have moved it inside the 20. The give to the back. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Touchdown Chips, and the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Central Michigan, 31. Kent State, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. These corners backing off a bit. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes his connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Anger. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Goes to the option. Shakes off the defender. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, it's helped set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. The give as they work on that clock. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just Balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have